I've been farming about 38 years now. I have farmed about 140, 150 acres of land. Most of the time I have 18 to 20 acres of peanuts. The rest of it is mainly cotton. I grow a little bit of corn and a little bit of soybeans in the rotation crop of it, but mainly it's peanuts and cotton. Peanuts, until it was doing very good, until the government decided to buy everybody out. We were getting $625, $650 a ton for peanuts. Then the government decided that everybody, it won't fair to everybody, and the Midwest grain farmers and things like that. So they wanted to do away with the support price. So we cut the price of peanuts down to $450 to $475 a ton. So we had to change our way of farming and everything because of the money was cut back a lot. You're talking about $150 a ton. And it $150, $175 a ton cut back on price. So we had to change our ways. And pod blasting is one of the ways that we changed as far as making sure we could get the most peanuts at the ripest time, the best time to harvest them. Pod blasting, it used to be done with sand and water, but now we're using a pressure washer with a small nozzle on the end of it that goes around and around, and it does the same thing. It takes the hull off and it will change them so you can see what the peanuts are like when they're mature. We have a sheet that we put them on to kind of graphic to change where they're at on the digging process and how far apart we are on the pod blast and everything. That's the main thing. You blast the holes to find out what you need the information about. If we did not get help from the Cooperative Extension on the pod blasting and things, we could be digging peanuts too soon or too late and not knowing the exact right time to be pod blasting to do it right like it ought to be done. And that's the main thing. The pod blasting with the Extension Service is a big help to us and everything about getting it done right and the way it should be done so we can get the most money out of the peanuts that we can get out of them for everything. Cecil Sumner, he's our agent in this county for us to help us out with the pod blasting. He's been very helpful, very cooperative. Anytime we've ever had a problem or whatnot, CL has been there to help us. If he couldn't get the answer, he didn't know the answer, which has been very few times, he would get up with somebody and get us an answer and get us help on any kind of problem we had on the farm. Cooperative Extension is a big help to all the farmers, not just in Washington County, but not just the state, but the whole country as far as helping us. The government and the states need to make sure they keep Cooperative Extension out here to help the farmers solve the problem, because everybody in this country has gotten mighty used to eating very high quality, very good food. As far as livestock goes, beef goes, hogs go, grain, whatever, everybody needs Extension Service to help us solve a lot of the problems that we do have when we have them. And that's the main thing. We need to really keep the government involved in Extension to make sure there's somebody to help us with our problems, because our problems vary. Every time we turn around, we have a different type of problem. And I'm thankful that we do have Extension Service here to help us solve our problems and help us with our problems.